Have you ever felt like your life is building up to something bigger, even if you can't explain what or when? Like you've been climbing, stumbling, learning, and holding on for dear life, just waiting for that one moment when everything finally makes sense? If you've been feeling that deep pull in your gut, that quiet voice saying, something's coming, then this message is for you. You didn't just end up here by accident. This moment is part of something much larger, something you've been walking toward for a long time, even if you didn't realize it. Every challenge you faced, every disappointment you've endured, every time you kept going when everything in you wanted to give up, it was all leading here. It wasn't punishment. It was preparation. You've had to carry a lot, maybe more than most people know. You've had to be strong even when you felt exhausted. You've had to pretend things were okay just to keep moving forward. You've learned how to survive without support, how to rebuild after loss, how to find peace in chaos. And while others may have judged you from the outside, only you know the strength it took to get here. Only you know the silent battles you fought, the private tears you've cried, and the dreams you've held onto in the dark. But something is shifting now. You can feel it. And that feeling isn't just hope. It's evidence that your life is about to transform. The pressure you felt, the uncertainty, the delays, they weren't signs that things were going wrong. They were signs that something big was being built behind the scenes. Your effort wasn't wasted. Your patience wasn't ignored. Life has been preparing the ground so you can receive what's finally ready to grow. You're not stepping into just another chapter. You're stepping into a completely new version of your life. One where you're no longer stuck in survival mode. One where your talents are recognized. Your heart is at peace. And your energy is focused on creating something meaningful. You're not just going to feel better. You're going to live better. You're going to breathe easier. You're going to wake up with clarity, direction, and purpose. This shift isn't only about outer success. It's about inner freedom, the kind that allows you to stop living in fear, the kind that lets you release old shame, past mistakes, and the false belief that you weren't good enough. You are more than enough. You've always been enough. And now, the life that matches your worth is finally catching up to you. You're going to notice changes, maybe slowly at first. That project you put on hold suddenly comes back to life. A connection you thought was gone reappears with a new opportunity. A door that's been shut starts to creak open. You'll get good news that takes a weight off your shoulders. And little by little, things will begin to move. It might feel surreal at first, but trust that it's real. You're not dreaming. You're aligning. The financial changes that are coming are not just numbers in a bank account. They are freedom, dignity, and choice. They are the reward for years of effort, struggle, and belief. But this isn't just about money. It's about having the power to say yes to the life you want without guilt. It's about being able to care for yourself and others without fear. It's about finally living with ease instead of constant pressure. And here's the deeper truth. You've always carried something special inside you. That's why the road has been so tough. You were never meant to be average. You were meant to lead, to create, to lift others up, and to make a difference. That calling has been alive in you since the beginning. You just needed time, experience, and a little pain to shape it. And now, that calling is about to come alive in full. This transformation won't just be about gaining success. It will be about becoming someone who uses that success to build something lasting, something that helps others, something that changes lives. Because you were never just meant to win for yourself. You were meant to win so you could help others rise too. That's what real power looks like. That's what real legacy feels like. The people who doubted you, who laughed at your dreams, who walked away when you needed them most, they won't understand what's happening to you now. But they don't have to. This isn't about proving anything to them. This is about proving something to yourself. That you were right to believe in something bigger. That you were never crazy for dreaming. That everything you held in your heart when no one else believed is finally becoming real. It's time to stop shrinking. Stop waiting. Stop asking for permission. You don't need anyone's approval to rise. You don't need the crowd's applause to move forward. You just need your own belief, your own commitment, and your own voice leading you. And you already have that. So get ready, get clear, get focused, because the version of life that once felt so far away is finally arriving, not in the form of luck, but in the form of alignment. You've done the work. You've learned the lessons. You've healed the wounds. And now, you're ready, not just to receive, but to grow, to build, and to become everything you were always meant to be. This moment right now is the bridge between who you were and who you're becoming. You're not starting over. You're starting better. You're not broken. You're becoming whole. And this is just the beginning of something far more beautiful than you ever imagined. If you've ever wondered when things would finally change, this is the answer. It's not just a feeling. It's not just a dream. It's your new reality knocking. And all you have to do is open the door and walk in. Your pain wasn't meaningless. Every tear, every silent night, every struggle was shaping something powerful inside you. You didn't go through all of that for nothing. That pain was building a kind of strength that doesn't break easily. A kind of wisdom that can't be taught in comfort. A kind of endurance that sets you apart. It was preparing you for this moment, for what's about to unfold. Picture this. There's a key in your hand, but it's not metal. It's made of trust, hope, and everything you've survived. That key doesn't just open one door. It unlocks everything the world once tried to shut off from you. Peace, joy, freedom, purpose, and even wealth that lasts. The millions that are starting to come into your life aren't just about money. They're a sign that you're ready, a sign that you've been given access to a much higher level of life. But that key is useless if you just hold it. You have to use it. You have to step forward with courage and do the things you once felt too afraid to do. This is about impact. It's about becoming someone who doesn't just live for themselves. It's about living in a way that lifts others up too. Look at someone like LeBron James. He didn't stop at success. He went further. He built schools, gave scholarships, and helped entire communities. He understood early on that his gift wasn't just about praise. It was about purpose. You're stepping into that same level of responsibility. The money coming into your life is going to do more than pay bills. It's going to build things that last. It's going to change lives beyond your own. You're becoming the kind of person whose life creates opportunity for others. The kind of person whose success tells a story that gives hope. This isn't just about numbers in your bank account. This is about legacy. You've waited a long time for things to shift. You've had to be patient, even when everything inside you wanted to rush ahead. But now is the time, not just to receive, but to rise. You've played small long enough. You've second-guessed your value, your voice, your dreams. That season is over. It's time to understand that your life matters on a bigger level. The wealth that's coming into your hands is part of a much bigger picture. It's going to help people you'll never meet. It will fund visions you might not live to see. It will carry love, healing, and hope into places you may never walk. That's what real wealth does. It keeps moving long after you do. Think of someone like Malala. She was attacked just for wanting to learn. But instead of staying afraid, she stood up and used her voice to change the world. Her pain became the reason thousands of girls now have access to education. That's the kind of transformation you're stepping into. The things that tried to silence you are going to become the reason you rise. Your past is not your prison. It's your platform. And what's ahead of you is far more powerful than anything that tried to stop you. You might feel the weight of this blessing already. You might wonder if you're truly ready, truly worthy. But here's the truth. You don't have to be perfect to be chosen. The wealth that's coming isn't a reward for being flawless. It's a sign that you've been trusted to carry something bigger than yourself. This is not about burden. This is about purpose. You are being lifted into leadership. You are being called to walk with more clarity, more strength, and more kindness than ever before. And you'll know exactly what to do when the time comes. You'll know who to help, what to build, what to say yes to, and what to walk away from. You don't have to force anything. Just walk with faith, give with a generous heart, and stay open to the quiet wisdom inside you. The money coming into your life is not about status. It's about service. It's a tool to make the world around you better. Whether that means building a business, launching a foundation, helping a friend, or starting something completely new, your wealth is meant to move. It's meant to grow into something that matters. Think of Jane Addams. She used her resources to protect the most vulnerable people in society. She didn't chase fame. She chased justice. That's the kind of path you're being asked to walk. One that uses what you've been given to lift others up. And it's not just your money that's growing. You are. You're changing in ways that matter deeply. The person who used to shrink back in fear is becoming someone who steps up with courage. The person who used to worry about being rejected is now learning to speak with boldness. The person who once felt invisible is starting to shine. And it's not the money that's causing this. It's the clarity, the alignment, the quiet knowing that you were made for more, and you're finally ready to live like it. This is confirmation, not transformation into someone else, but confirmation of who you truly are. This is about becoming the version of yourself you were always meant to be. Think about Nelson Mandela. He could have chosen anger after everything he endured, but instead, he chose peace. That's legacy. That's what it looks like to rise with purpose. And that's the path you're on. The money that's coming into your life is not just a blessing. It's a mission. It's a way to bring light into places where darkness has lived too long. It's a voice for people who have felt voiceless. It's a chance to create something that lasts long after you're gone. And here's what's powerful. This isn't just about what's coming. It's also about what's already here. Look at how far you've come. Look at the battles you've survived. Look at the growth you've already experienced. The mindset you carry now is different. You don't just wish for things. You believe for them. You don't just wait for life to happen. You're ready to create it. That shift inside you, that peace, that confidence, that trust is just as important as anything you'll ever receive on the outside. The past no longer controls you. The fears that used to hold you back are falling away. You're stepping into a life where you don't have to beg for permission anymore. You're creating your own path. And the people who are meant to walk with you, they're coming too. The right relationships, the right conversations, the right doors. They're all beginning to open. You're not doing this alone. The circle forming around you will be full of people who build with you, believe in you, and celebrate you without competition. And when this breakthrough comes, it's going to come fast. You'll wake up to good news, open emails that change your life, receive messages you weren't expecting. Delays will turn into progress. Closed doors will open, and opportunities you once dreamed about will start showing up without warning. You're entering a season of acceleration. What used to take years will now take months. What felt impossible will suddenly make perfect sense. You won't have to chase it. It will find you. This is not a fantasy. This is your reality unfolding. Everything you've been through has led to this. Every delay, every disappointment, every quiet prayer. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was for nothing. You've been prepared for this. You're not here to live small. You're here to live fully, boldly, honestly, with a heart wide open and a future worth building. The wealth that's coming into your life is part of something sacred. It's part of your responsibility to leave this world better than you found it. You're not just receiving money. You're receiving a mission, a calling, a purpose that stretches far beyond your lifetime. Everything that once felt too big for you, now it feels possible. Because now, you're ready. You're wiser, stronger, more grounded, more grateful. You're not just being blessed. You are becoming a blessing. You are the proof that miracles still happen, that hope still matters, that purpose is real. This is your time. This is your confirmation. You're not becoming someone new. You're becoming exactly who you were always meant to be. And the world is ready for you now.